The sky roars, but it's not the storm causing chaos. A bolt of lightning slams into the earth, splitting it wide open. It wasn't nature, it was him. The world falls silent, and then the legend is spoken. The Fist King. A title earned by the man who crushed the Zhongwu with nothing but his bare fists. Most don't even know his real name. Don Woosun. He stands tall, staring down his next opponent, clearly unimpressed. But suddenly he flinches, a sharp pain, blood. He grips his side. An ambush. A group attacked me. He's already crushed most of them. Only 2 remain. They watch from the cliff above. Calm, unreadable. Woosun eyes them. They look skilled. Where the hell did they come from? Without warning, he kicks one of the fallen enemies straight at them. As the man flies through the air, he screams, "Help me, sword demon!" But help never comes. Slash. He's sliced in half mid-air. His body crashes to the ground in 2 clean pieces. Woosun watches. No hesitation. He's done this before. He notices something. A small tag on the man's body. It reads, blood. The moment he sees it, Woosun knows. They're from the demonic faction. The sword demon drops down casually, unfazed. "You held up well," he says. "You're worthy of your title." Woosun cracks his neck. "Shut up. I'll kill you in 10 hits. He plants his feet. Ready. The sword demon laughs, drawing his blade. Arrogant fool. Purple strikes tear through the air as the fight begins. The first attack explodes, but Woosun ducks underneath, surging forward. In one breath, he closes the gap. Boom! A devastating punch lands square in the sword demon's chest. He drops his blade, blood spilling from his mouth. "That's 1, Woosun says coldly. Then, a barrage. 2, 3, 4, up to 6 strikes. But something's wrong. His fists are missing vital points. He should have ended it. Then he sees it. A faint purple thread wrapped around his arm. Not the sword demon's doing. It's the other one. Woosun hadn't even noticed it happen. His focus wavers. And in that moment, shink! The sword demon plunges his blade through Woosun's chest. Woosun coughs blood, grabbing the blade, face to face with his killer. "This is your end," the sword demon whispers. But something cracks. The purple thread snaps. Woosun roars, his aura exploding. He pulls back his fist, grits his teeth, and throws it with everything he has. Boom! The ground shakes. As the dust clears, the sword demon is still standing. Only a small graze marks his cheek. He exhales with shaky laughter. "If not for your blood loss, that would have ended me." Even the marionette admits. That was almost dangerous. The sword demon casually taps Woosun's forehead. "If you're gonna die, pick a better place." Crack! Surprise uppercut. Woosun isn't finished. "That was still only 10 hits, he says with a grin. The marionette bursts out laughing. The sword demon is stunned. But Woosun's body is failing. "I've lost too much strength. This really is the end." He closes his eyes, defeated. "I just wish I'd landed one last hit." A courtyard. A blinding blue bolt slams down. We're now in a quiet house on Juwa Mountain. A woman stands over a bed. That was terrifying. On the bed, Woosun's eyes slowly open. She smiles, relieved. "You're awake. Are you okay?" He blinks. "Where am I?" He sits up. No wounds, no pain, No signs of the battle. She offers water. Would you like some first, young master? Woosun pauses. First what? Then, the mirror. He sees it. That's not his face. Spit. He sprays his drink everywhere. He tugged at his face, wondering if someone had put a mask over it, but there was no seam, no line where a mask should end. That's when he realized this wasn't a mask. The maid, clearly worried, ran to fetch the doctor. The young master slapped himself in the face, stunned that this was all real. The maid silently thought, he's acting really strange today. The young master stood still, deep in thought. It couldn't have been the demonic faction. If it were, they'd have taken over Jianghu by now. He turned toward the mirror, staring at the unfamiliar face staring back. Woosun, now determined to uncover the truth, tried to stand, but immediately felt weak and unsteady, barely able to walk without support. He muttered under his breath, tearing up. This body is garbage. I feel like a newborn fawn, absolute trash. Then, his eyes caught a book on the table titled Unha Merchant Group. That name, I've heard it before. It was a well-known merchant group based near Juhua Mountain. Several letters lay scattered beside it, all addressed to the body's original owner, Li Jin-on, the eldest son of the merchant group. As Woosun flipped through them, he scoffed. Money, gambling, women. So this guy was just a useless playboy, a complete loser. He clutched his pounding head. This wasn't some illusion. Not sorcery. Not a mask. It was reincarnation. Suddenly, someone called out from the hallway. Young master. It was the doctor, charging in like a frantic rabbit. Are you all right? Gongsun Myung, Li Jinyon's personal physician. Woosun instinctively recoiled at the man's touch, disgusted. Why's this pig all over me? I came as quickly as I could when I heard something was wrong, the doctor said. He reached for Woosun's wrist to take his pulse, but Woosun jerked his arm back. I'm fine, no need to fuss. Relieved, the doctor motioned for two maids to enter, each carrying bowls of steaming chicken soup. This is excellent for revitalizing the body, he said cheerfully. But Woosun's face twisted with disdain. He knew this type of tonic might benefit a healthy person, but for someone in Li Jinyon's condition, it was practically poison. He recalled the doctor earlier trying to take his pulse in secret. He must have thought it strange that Li Jinyon suddenly seemed healthier. Woosun's eyes narrowed. Snake. The doctor grinned, saying, If the young master keeps eating well, he'll soon be as strong as the youths in the Dragon Phoenix martial competition. Woosun brushed off the comment. I'm not hungry, he said coldly. The doctor opened his mouth to object, but Woosun waved him off, pushing him out the door. I want to rest, don't bother me. As soon as the door shut behind them, Woosun let out a heavy sigh. The 200th Dragon Phoenix martial competition. That means, as him in long memory surged forward, the final moment before his death, and the faces of the traitors who killed him. A grim smile crept across his face. Like a man with vengeance in his heart. Don't worry, you rotten bastards. This time, I'm gonna kill every one of you with just one punch.